Hello and welcome. I'm just doing a quick video. Well, not a quick video, I should say. I'm going to do a lengthy video of the ifly 737. So people can get to learn it a little bit. Plus, I'm not going to go as fast as other people. Also, joining me is Mrs. Frosty, but you can't hear her, so but I don't think you can. Anyway, I might be wrong. Um, Let me just have a quick look at that. No, you can't hear her. So she's learning the iFly as well. So, I thought I'll do this and then put it on YouTube. Everybody else can learn how to fly this fantastic 737 Max 8 from iFly. So, we'll get to it. Are you ready, Mrs. Foster? You are fantastic. Right. Okay. So what we're going to do is, I'll say step by step. I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to go to the tablet. Okay. I'm gonna put power on where this is here, just there. Wash. That comes up now. Okay, she's caught. Oh, she's there. Great. System page. So you got all this bit written down, yeah? Sim menu. Obviously, you can pause it if you want. You know, watching YouTube. Um, yeah. Ground support. You need to connect the ground support. And then click on set. Okay. Now we'll go to the top. Click on the battery. It's just there. Oh, can you see my screen? You can't see my screen, can you? You have a screen with Mrs. Foster. So you click the battery. You've written that down, yeah? Okay. Ground power on. This is that one there. Okay. Right, what we're going to do is put the emergency lights on. Over there. Just here. Yep. Nope. Yep. Just that. Click on that. While we're here, we're going to do other stuff as well. So we're going to put on elect 2 and elect 1. Then we're going to start with the window heats. We've got 4 there, we've got side, forward, that's on the left, on the right, it's that same. And then we're going to put the probe on. Actually, it's on auto already, so let's leave that alone, okay? It's on auto, don't have to worry about that. Go to the top, right to the top. On this, you need to turn this to nav. 1, 2. Okay? While there, you can put your dimmer lights on if you want. To view and your service into phone. Pull that on. Okay, so we've done that. Now we can put our yaw damper in. which is on. Great. Fantastic. That means we've done everything so far correct. Okay? Now we need to go to our tablet. Go to menu. Or actually, we need to go to our MCDU. So let's go to our MCDU. FMC. Pause in it. Select your airport where you are flying from. So, and you pop that into the reference airport. I know I'm on gate 8, so I just put 8. I can pull that in. That gives you a more precise where you are. Click on the side, on the right hand side, which is right 3. And then you put it onto right 4 on your MCDU. Okay? Click onto route. You have your destination on the bottom left. Pop that into origin, which is L1. Click on flight request. Yeah? Does it say load? Okay. Are you writing this down? Click on load. Activate. Execute. Click on departures and arrivals. Well, you got that arrival ARR button next to ATC. Click on that. Click on departures. You pop your information in. So we've got 05 left. And then we've got all 4S on our flight today. And then once you've done that, you click the execute button. So that's your start off flight. Then we'll go to our arrivals. We click XL. Are you writing it down, are you? Yeah, go to arrivals. So your runway, we're landing here on 24. Now what I do is, I have a look at my Navigraph charts for this. Brilliant tool, you can actually look at charts and it helps you when you're landing. I'm going to unload, then import, move. So it's giving me 2.4 on the MP1E arrival. So ILS 2.4, MP1. And then you can select your transition. So for me the transition is a bit too wonky, but you can put it in if you wish. Okay, but I'm just gonna put that from million. And then connect the dots up. So what you do is I'm gonna skip the transition, but execute. I'm gonna go to the legs. Sorry about the dog. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, so you can go to, then you scroll down, make sure there's no discontinuities, which is one there, so you click on that, make it go up, execute. Yep, next page. Okay. And while I'm here, I'm going to switch on this other menu here. So I'm going to FFC, put legs there. I'm going to put the legs there because I'm in the captain seat. If you're not in captain seat in the other seat, obviously you put your legs on the other side, and then you put your init ref stuff on the right hand side, and that way you can keep an eye on both sides of your aircraft. Both stuff. Are you ready now, Mr. Foster? Execute. There you go now, yeah? Okay. So what we're going to do now is go to our tablet. And we're going to start our performance stuff in. Okay. It's not showing the Q and H actually. So what I do is I'll go to my charts, go to Manchester, and find the Q and H in there, which is 1021. So let's just change that. Well, that's my Q and H just there, and it's 10. That's how I find the information. Well, you can get the information online. Okay, you ready for the next? Okay, so we're going to go into performance. I now I can copy my FMC again. Just there. So done. Flap configuration is 5, AC on, AI off. Okay. So now we're going to the weight and balance. Okay, your information is on your sim brief, so you can actually go to your sim brief. There's loads of tutorials out there about your sim brief, so you can go to that at any time. But we're going to use the sim brief to put in our weights. Okay, so I've got 178 passengers on board. So I type in 178, click off the screen, and that's my packs. That's the passengers, as they call it. Yeah. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to cargo. Spread it evenly, please, because otherwise you're going to have a problem. Now, my cargo is 2826, so I'm going to split that in half. So it's 1413. In the front, so 1413, and then again in the back. Spread it evenly, so then obviously back end isn't as heavier than the front end, etc. There is another calculation of way of doing it, but that's the easiest way of doing it. Fuel. Now this is your chance to actually put your extra fuel in. If you want to put in what you required on SimBrief, you can do. But you can put an extra in if you wish. So I've got 4,501 kilograms. I'm going to put 5,000 kilograms. So 5, 1, 2, 3. And that'll even it out as well and gives me the extra. Okay, so it's giving me the extra as well as I'm not going to do out fuel. No, I'm going to start doing that myself, to be honest with you. Taxi fuel out, kilograms. Did it say on there? So, I don't think it does actually. Oh, planned fuel trip does state that on your. So en route burn is 1741. That's mine. Okay. That's it. Okay. That's all you have to do. Now, are you following this? Is it slow enough? Right, where's you stuck at? Right, okay. Leave it blank if you want. Yeah, it's en route burn on your. Yeah, this. Yeah. Your call now? There's nothing else? Okay, so we need to set that and set payload. Right? Don't do anything else just yet on the iPad. I'm going to turn my camera a little bit. Make some. I'm going to get rid of my. That's how you do that. I'm going to click on the init. So I can see my MCDU there and my information here. Just right there in the middle. So me ZFW 63.6. Okay. Just gonna be a bit 63.6. I'll pop it in there. My fuel is 5.0. There we go. Reserves. Put 2 in if you want. I'll put 2 in. I already know that by memory, so And the cost index is there and everything else is there. That's fine. Okay, so we need the other information. Yeah? Do you write that down? Okay, so we need to click on the tablet, say complete. And it gives you the calculate button. So you click on the calculate button. And it gives you the temperatures and stuff. So my temperature is 16. There. And gives you the extra information of the dev, which is on the screen. Alright. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is put my wind, not my wind personally, but 03 over 5, which you got to get that information just here. There's your temperature, there's your QNH, there's your wind, and that's the rest of the information that you got from the actual computer. So I'm going to put that into the cruise wind. So it should look similar, if we can get that, to that. Obviously it's not going to be the same information, but it's going to look similar to that information, okay? So what we're going to need to do now is pop it in the N1 limit. So on the MCDU, there's there N1 limit, so I'm going to click on that. It gives you that information there. N1 limit, it'll be that temperature there, so cell temp. Okay? Now we click on N1 limit, and then you need the temperature, cell temperature, which is on the tablet. Obviously, if it needs another takeoff, like takeoff 1 or takeoff 2, it will go to that by itself, because it knows. Okay? Right, so we'll go to our takeoff now. But we know we're going to be on flat 5 because we've already put it onto our system here on your tablet. So, what flat's 5? Now, this is a bit of a clever bit. Central gravity is 23.8, which is on the tablet here. You can type it in, or you can also just click on it twice, and it'll do it for you. So click on it twice. Yeah. It should do it. You're on flat 5. Alright, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, you got your takeoff speed on your tablet. The trim's correct as well, so my takeoff speed is 138. Does it match on my MCDU? No, of course it doesn't. So I'm going to put in 138. Put in V1. Go back to the tablet. V2 is 139. This one here. VR, should we say. It does match, actually. So it matches that one, that's fine. Let's go back to the tablet. And the V2 is 151. So I'm going to go back. And it doesn't match, so I'm going to match it anyway. 151. And then click on init ref. And as you can see on the other MCDU, everything's fine. The flight is changed to 260. If you want to check it, press on VNAV. And the cruise altitude is 260. So we've got to go to the front panel. So I remember where it is. There we go. And it's changed that altitude to 260. Yep, it's on the front, altitude. And then we're going to put our flight directors on. Obviously your flight information might be different, so you might be at a different height. It's up to that. It depends on where you're flying to. We're going to start loading up some passengers. Because we've got all the fuel and everything else on board, so
boarding requested.
Let's get these people on board. Okay, so what's our Mac on the actual? So remember the V speeds on your tablet. Okay, it's showing V2 as 151. Okay, so what you do is you go to your speed, just here, IAS on Mac, and you pull that up, your speed, your highest speed.
Do you want to board crew? Crew bus is coming.
Yes. That's it. You caught up? Written that down, yeah?
Pilot's boarding starting.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, what you need to do is find out your runway direction. Okay, so you go to your, it's a bit weird this, but you go to your Lefgraph
Crew
charts.
boarding starting.
And it's the same this way in a it, so you just put in the same way. I go to the runway of whatever you land on. So you're taking it off from 05 left. But say if you land on it, it's going to be 05 right, isn't it? Yeah. So on there, it says. Let me bring up on my hold on. Right, that's a window picture. Cancel that.
Your passenger's bus is coming.
Look on the wrong freaking PC. Okay, so there's my charts. I need to show that on the lordships. Show that. There we go. So there's the charts. That's the opposite of
Passengers
0.5
boarding
left,
starting.
which is 0.5 right. As you're landing. Yeah? Okay, so that's your approach. So your information is right there. 052. So that's the direction of your actual runway. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the aircraft and you pull that into your course. On both sides. Go on. Right. No, you want to what? Yeah. So you go to your. Let me. Is it still on the screen? I'm still sharing it. Okay. There we go. So you need to go to your flights and go to the origin. Click on that. Obviously, you've got the. Yeah, but that's when you. That's sort of different. That's on 2-3 right. You want the opposite 0-5 left. So it's going to be 0-5 right. If you look at, do you get what I mean? You're taking off on 0-5 left. You're going to land on 0-5 right. You get what I mean? So it's the same thing, but the opposite direction.
Passengers bus is coming.
So it's 052 is the actual capture for it, which is just there. Okay. Also at the top here somewhere. I can't. Yeah, down there as well. So that's helpful. Click on that. I'm gonna go on there as well. What one? 0-5 left. 3 left. Am I looking at it wrong?
Passengers boarding starting.
No, I'm going to correct myself. I'm totally wrong there. But it's the same direction anyway. 052. Yeah, so it's in the, I was kind of wrong. You shouldn't use 0-5 right. It's 0-5 left. But it's in the same direction anyway. Yeah. Just read your maps properly. Ow. I'm hurting. Right. Anyway, I'm going to come out there, make myself look stupid. That's fine, I don't mind. But anyway. I've done that wrong. Oh shit. So you go to your course where it says 052. On both sides. Okay, the passengers are nearly boarded, so what we're going to do is we're going to start the... Okay, so we need to put the bleed on, which is... Hold on, let me just... which is here. Yep. Yep. Repeat bleed first. Fuel, which is the second right from the left. Okay. Now, do we got another button which is down here? It'll go to on, and then it'll go to start. And the low oil pressure will go on. Yes. Yeah. While I'm waiting, I'm going to put my logo on. Strobe lights on. Anti-collision and all that shit. Right, there. That's all on. And then as by magic, at some point, blue, 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 blue. Come on, turn on. There we go. So your middle, that middle blue light, just come on. Yeah? Then you turn the APU gen on in the middle. The middle too. Okay. Guess what? We're ready to go. Ready to go back. Yes. DCAS.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
And then select 2000. That's how it should be. Down the bottom there.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
You got the button there? Right, and then you type in 2000 in the actual thing itself.
Locking gear.
And before I get some messages on my YouTube channel, yes, I do know that Ryanair is actually part of the wrong place. At the wrong terminal. Okay, so prepare to push back and start, yeah? Tails go left and those is going right. Yeah, on a different airport, different angle. Obviously, you're going to know.
Release parking brakes, please.
Release parking.
Commencing push. All engines are clear. Start at will.
Okay, so I'm going to turn all the fuel on. all the fuels are on there. The flight is only a short one, so don't worry about it. But you may, if it's longer, you may need to put essential tanks on. Now I'm going to put grind. I'm going to put the second one on. I'm going to put my right one on. Turn on to grind. Did hear the engine start rolling. You can push back if you want. You can't see me and I can't see you, so. So pull that grind on, and I'm going to put the idle, which the fuel switch is at the bottom, underneath the your levers.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Okay, so that's my one engine on. Now I'm going to start on the other engine. Put grind on. Start set idle for the fuel. Not trying to rush it. So all the engines, I can hear both engines on my aircraft, and there is no visible signs of anything wrong there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to change that. There we go. Wait for Mrs. Frosty to finish her pushback on her engines to go. You ready? No. No, don't do that yet. I've not even got to that part yet. Come off that screen. Right, so what you need to do is go back to your top header. You want your L pack and right pack onto auto. Okay? Now we need to go to the two blue lights and turn them off. The middle blue light will come on. Okay? Now you remember the little button next to the taxi? You turn that off. You turn the APU to reset. You remember that button there? Near your L pack and right pack. Yeah. Click that up to reset. Okay, so we're done. Let's tell GSX.
Cockpit to ground.
Good
We have a good
engine
engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking the nose gear.
No?
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Right, so I'm ready to go now. I'm going to click off that. I'm going to select my wings. I'm using a Airbus throttle, so I'm going to put my wing flaps to 5. And I'm going to put on my RNAV and VNAV. No, the VNAV's not working yet. Never mind. No stress about it. The VNAV should. What's it? Yeah, for FMC. Okay, it's no big issue, don't worry about it. Just crack onto the runway. actually, I would have forgot my taxi lights on. Maybe a start on it. Alright, what I'm going to do is put my engines on to continue. It's continuality. Well, that's the engines will carry on close somewhere, Yeah, what you put onto grind. No. Yeah, that's it. Put them there. And then I'm going to put on my 80 arm, which is the auto throttle arm. My flaps are set. Also, you got your auto brake. You want that onto RTO. I'm not going to go all the way to the end of the one. I'm going to go turn left. RTO. Right, I'm going to park there. I'm going to stop there. I'm not going to put the... I know it's going to sound weird. Well, I'm not going to put the parking brake on. No need for this aircraft, okay? You have got two Toga. Got Toga just here, for lock here, which is just there. Okay? Also, you got one over here, a little dashboard. Where are you? Where are you? Don't make me lock it, idiot. Oh, it's there. Sorry. Look at that one. It's just there at the top where it says course. Little button there. It looks like a screen, but it's a button. So if I go, I'm going to go back to my screen. Got screen there. I'm going to press that. Listen. I'm going to slightly put my yoke forward, just a slight touch, and let go of the brake. Just a slight touch forward, because the plane lifts, don't forget. You have more control. And then you can just relax on the yoke. Bit bumpy this runway.
V1.
V1. And rotate. Don't lift it right up, you don't need to. Probably send the line a little bit, but don't really matter about that. And then I'm going to set my autopilot. Just going to select the heading. I'm going to put it back to VNAV. And I'm going to click on hell no. Because it's so called lift. Probably as well. And I didn't do one thing, and that's what my thing was on. So. Take the taxi lights off. Should be also break off. Is this something there? Let's change the flaps now. Put your V-knob on and your LF. I do. That's it, put your V-knob on and LF and then don't touch anything. That's it, done. Put your gear up. So that's how you take off, guys. I'll be back soon with the landing. So just a quick note on this recording. When that box there, which is standard, turns orange, when take it off, you have to click the standard button at the top there. And then when you go above 10,000 feet, you go to your takeoff lights or your landing lights, as you call it, and turn them off as well. See you at the top of the sun. Right, so we are at our top of the climb now, yeah? So we need to, okay. It's just a tutorial, right? Yeah. Yes. I'm already at my top of the climb. Don't forget I took off before you. Right. Yeah. Okay, so I'm nearly on top of the set. I'm gonna pause my game. Alright, because I'm nearly at top of the descent. Alright, so I've got the charts up for my runway that I'm doing. I've got Cat 2 and Cat 3 NBD. It's not always that, so please go to another tutorial about SimBrief, and I can look it up there. But this is what I'm doing for Edinburgh anyway. So the height is 3,000 feet. So I can go to, I need to put that into my panel. So I'm going to do that now. You can do that anytime before you get to the top of the set. As long as you're on the top of the climb. And it'll do it for you. Not the PMDG, sorry, wrong way, ifly. Any Boeing actually, it doesn't worry. Give it a second, it's going down. Good, go down. Come on. And there we are, going down now. Alright. So, we have got barrel and radio. Guess what? Both are the same. Right? Barrel's the actual front of the plane, radio is at the back of the plane. You can use any of them. Automatic, use barrel. If you're doing an automatic landing, you do barrel. Doing manual, recommend radio. Alright? So I'm going to pull out of my aircraft. Barrel is in, that's it there. Barrel is the mains there. So you've got barrel, you've got radio. We're going to switch that now to 106. And I've just put it on there now. It's just down here. Radio 106. Now, read the course. The course of the runway is 240. So we'll put that in our course here at 240. Are you following so far, Mr. Foster? You can put, it's the same, but on barrel, you mainly use that on automatic landings, you know, autopilot landings, yeah? Radio can be for manual landings. That's it. The next part is the actual ILS capture. So what we need to do is go down to the bottom, find the right key. 3, 4. So you see these here. You see navigation on the right and the left. Alright, oh, actually, I can't see that on my screen. It's the left and the right there, which is there. Okay, so we need the information of the actual runway itself. So we need to go back to the charts. and here it's got 108.9. So guess what we've got to do? I've got to click on click on the change it to ILS for a start, because it's always on VOR. 108.9. Decimal's always going to be there, so you don't have to put that in. Put it on both sides. Get it ready. Do not put it in yet. Just get it ready. Okay, and next is that we can actually get our... We're going to use the charts again. The Q&H is just right there. And it's 1021. So I'm going to pull out in the Q&H. Hello? I'll put the Q&H as 1021. Ian has joined us. I've got Daniel and Gina in the Discord as well, so... Little community. Yeah, I'm talking because I'm recording. But they can't hear you, don't worry about it. More drag required, so I'm going to put the drag queen on. I mean the drag itself, sorry. That's your favourite. We've seen the videos. Alright, so it should go down itself soon. Not necessarily there and then, but soon. Just leave it there for now. Yeah, that's fine. On both sides, yeah? So now, what she said. Right. I'm going to go to the MCDU now. I'm going to go click on the forecast. On request winds, descent winds request. Click on load and then execute. Because in it ref. Right, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not come up yet, so don't worry. Alright, so I've got approach reference. I don't touch that until I'm less than 10,000 feet, which is coming up soon. So I'm going to put my landing lights on. Now I'm going to put my reference speed. What you need to do is remember your reference speed, which is 139. Either remember it or write it down. And now just wait. And the reason why I'm saying this is because at a certain point your IAS or match or Mac, whatever you want to call it, will come up and it won't be the correct speed of landing. So what you're going to have to do is put the 139 in there for it to slow down. load on it. Oh. There's a fault with that though. You're not really at me to need the steak. Right, so I'm at 7,000 feet, heading towards the, as you can see on my screen, I'm on my way into the ILS, so I'm going to put in just these buttons here, that and that. I'm going to pull that in and ready for when it captures the glide slope. Just there. There you go, that button there. And now it's asking to change the barrel, so because I've got the barrel in already, I'm going to click standard and it'll change to that barrel because I've already put it in ready. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow down the aircraft. I'm going to use blacks to slow it down, so I can get to the height for the arrival. Because it's just straight in, I'm going to click on approach, and then when it gets down there, it'll get down there and it'll be fine. So it'll be turn, and it'll find the glide slope for me. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hey Daniel. Right. Yeah. So now I'm going to search it. Well, technically we're having the lesson now, so I think we can, I don't know about flying now. I've been on it every day, so I think I need to spend time with the missus, you know, before I get the air 8. So I'm going to change my flaps again. You can hear an horrible sound. That's telling me. Put your wheels down. But guess what, I'm not going to do that yet. It should turn off soon. There you go, it's turned off now. Looks nice on it. Oh, I don't know. Get doing some earn some money. No worries. See you in a bit. Bye. I'm going down slowly. I'm going to change my flaps again. Gonna get horrible sound. I've put my auto brake on 2. Yeah, I'll see you soon, G. And the sound's gone off again. See that now? It's changed to 149. So 101. Let's have a quick look just to make sure. Same 138, so I'm going to change that to 138 now. And then we change the IAS to 138. So it's capturing the guys out now. Set my the wings. Craft. I'm going to turn the engines from continue to off. Okay, so put your landing lights on. See, it's trying to find the, that's it. Now, these diamonds here. It's trying to find that spot. Oh, you can see the runway. Let's turn the runway lights on. Okay. Yeah, it's the approach reference. Put the gear down. Yes. It's there on your screen on the right hand side. R3 and then R4.
2500.
Right, so I've got everything set. Course is set, the wings are set. I'm on the glide slope now. Wheels are down. Everything's fine. Hunky dory. No. You got TLA on? Yeah, go to legs. What's that? Zoom in. Like, click on that CI24. Lift it up to that EGCC. Click execute. Right.
1000.
Go back to normal. Normal view. Okay, so I'm at 1000p, nearly 900p. I'm going to take it over in a minute. I'm going to land it manually.
$400. 300. 200. Approaching minimums. Minimum 100. 50.
Over.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Goes up a little bit. And down we go. Take everything to reverse. I wasn't on the centre line, and do you know what? I don't really mind the ones that I land nicely. I don't care as long as I land. And it's not on the grass. Disengage the auto brake. The auto. Turn the flight directors off. And then put my flaps to normal. I'm going to take the landing lights off now. The runway light off. Put the taxi lights on. I'm going to stop there. Parking brake. And then I'm going to go to my APU now. So I'm going to put my bleed on. And the APU. Wait till that comes on. You can actually do that before you land if you wish. You've got the fuel, you can do it before you land. Or as you're taxiing, you can do it on the way on your taxi there. I just thought of this for simplicity, I'll do it right here now while I'm just off the runway. It should come on any minute now. There we go. Turn it on. Crack on. going to go to any gate because I don't really care. Obviously, if you've got ground crew waiting for you, turn your taxi light off. You don't want to blind them. Your APU, my APU's on, so I can just go to my APU and cut my engines there. And that is it, really. Are you bored?
The boarding requested.
Go around half hour.
Passengers, the boarding starting.
That's it, really. So, if you want any help or please go to maximtv.com. You can go there as well. Don't forget to go to the Emirates and put your getting in down there for long haul flying for the best service in the world. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.